women, see, there's no how you have a woman as a boss. If she runs mad like in 5 seconds, if you go back to meet her in the next 1 minute, she will come down to your level, because we have this motherhood feeling of, I'm not talking about some that, I don't know, but they have this emotional feeling of, okay, so now I know I've done my craze. Yeah. Let me hear the part of your story. So human before any position. So it still has to do with human, like who are you before you become whatever you become. Yeah.
Back then, they would say a woman's life ends in the kitchen. Back then. That women are not supposed to go to school. But now, I see a lot of ladies stress and pushing themselves to get to school, to have that education. Now, my question is concerning the educational level for ladies. Tell me the level you feel a lady can get to. Then she tells herself, oh, I think this point I can be a CEO, I can rule a community, I can do this locally, state-wise, or any other.
Okay, so it still has to do with experience. The maximum I would advise is BSc, yes, or HND. That's the maximum I'm going to advise, because the community or the society we live in, if you don't have a particular qualification, you're not always, in some cases, given the opportunity you want to get. Yes, I
see some companies that say just bring your WAEC certificate and you would employ you.
That's why I said it depends on the company. It depends on like their standard. But in some cases, don't forget that if you have your WAEC, you might not get to the position you want to get to. It will take a longer time. So they would ask you to add experience to it, and before you can add experience to it, maybe 10 years experience, 15 years experience, and time is going. How many years do you want to serve someone for before you get to wherever you want to get to? So if you have your HND, adding to your experience, before you know it, you become whoever you want to become. I had my ND when I started this, like, training people. I had my national diploma. I had a job. My BSc was on awaiting, and I was building myself. So that was like, I think 2014 to now, that's like 10 years ago. And now that I have my BSc, I have little professional courses, I'm upgrading myself. I can't say something now and then someone that just started 2 years ago would tell me that I've tried the practicals. Are you joking? You understand? So experience and qualification, please and please go for it. There are different ways to go to school. You can do online courses. You can do online. I think we have online schools. We have now National Open University. You can learn from home. The only thing you have to do is go to school when you get to 300 level and write your pen and paper. Your first 100, 200 level is e-exams. You don't need to see your lecturer. Be at home. And there's no strike. There's nothing like strike. Stay in your house, pay, register for your course. Before you know it, you have your qualification. Learn digital marketing, social media content creation. We have a lot of people that are into social media promotions, management. So if you have those things with your certificate, list this HND, BSc. Before you know it, add it to your professional courses that you're doing. Before you know it, as a woman, you don't need to go out before you can say, I am a CEO. There are some professional courses you can do that while you are at home as a full housewife, you're making your money. See, nobody is an island of knowledge. I am a presenter, I'm an audio producer, I'm an entrepreneur. I took my time last year to learn digital marketing. Yes, I learn things a lot. Every time I see that, okay, people are learning these things, I ask questions. Okay, I can learn this thing and then this person did not teach me to the end. I won't fight the person, no. That is one thing about me. I'll just, okay, this is the knowledge this person has. And that is the knowledge the person has decided to pass to me. I would embrace it. What I will do is, I will look for, so if you don't meet a bad person, you will not meet a good person. That's one thing that works for me. That bad person came to my life so that I can meet a good person. I look for a way to proceed and progress. I learn things a lot. I don't mind your age. I don't judge people by age. The person that taught me digital marketing, she's very, very young, very, very young, and I did not use that as a barrier to learn it. I needed the knowledge, and I've added the knowledge to my CV. Thank you.
So I wanted to give. Do you have anything to say?
No, I wanted to let her know that one last thing. You understand? Okay. So how can women? Let me even use the word young women because you're talking about experience now. So we have a lot of people that have so much experience, 30 years, 40 years. So I'm talking about young women, ladies coming up. How can they be better? What initiative can they, can they
empower themselves?
How can they empower themselves? How can they be better as a person? Young women coming up. You understand? From your experience, from all of that, just maybe one or two words for them out there.
Okay, first thing first, know your strength. Know who you want to become. Yeah. Like, okay, so I want to see myself next year becoming this. Talk to yourself. There's sometimes you sit alone as human and you be like, okay, so I went out today. Last month, January has passed. What am I going to do in February? If you know your strength and you put your mind to things, you will get it. As a young girl, I want to, and stay focused. Please. A lot of people make use of social media to do a lot of things. Some people don't even know the use of the phone they have. You have a big phone. You don't even know how to use the camera. You don't know the duty of TikTok. You don't know what Facebook can put in your pocket. You don't know what Instagram can put in your pocket. You want to use iPhone 14. Why do you want to use the iPhone 14?
It's a good question. Ask them. It's a very good question.
No, it's not to just paparazzi, not to take pictures. There are a lot of things you can use that phone for. Your boyfriend has gotten you that phone. Yes, it's good. Congratulations. Thank him. Appreciate him.
Or you bought it yourself.
Yes, it's good. Or your dad got it for you. Copy did an interview recently and she said she was able to create a name copy out of $10 because she had a mission of copy. Yes, people will drag her and say, your dad has money. She's making her own money, aside from her dad's money. So let's say, for instance, God forbid, someone took over her $10 money. She has made a name for herself. So you too. Yes. The name that you have, that you want to create it by yourself. That phone that you're using, use it for whatever and speak to yourself. Stay focused. This is what I want to achieve in the next 1 month, and you achieve it.
Beautiful. Stay focused, that's it. And you would achieve anything you put your mind to.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on board. I had an amazing time.
My pleasure.
And I'm so sure young ladies out there, you've taken something home
so much
today.
insight, so much information, and she was very, very educating. So
yes, and the fact that she talks calm and she's really saying everything, she's passing the message is one for you. Thank you so much.